What's up, y'all? John chapter 8. If you read it, you likely recognize the famous line by Jesus. Whoever has no sin, be the first to throw a stone. So Jesus is teaching, and they bring this woman that was caught in the act of adultery, and they throw her down at Jesus' feet, pointing fingers, and they say, "We caught this woman in the act of adultery. What should we do?" Old Testament law says we kill her by stoning, but the Roman law, which we're under, says we can't. Should we listen to the Bible or listen to the law of the land? Couple thoughts. One, if you were caught in the act of adultery, where's the guy? Because, surprise, it takes two to commit adultery. So did they just let the guy go without responsibility, or did he manage to escape, or what? Second, the crowd expects Jesus to bring a judgment. They want him to make the call and we see Jesus bends down and starts drawing in the sand. Now, there's a couple theories and very gifted scholars who have theorized what might have been written in the sand. Some think it was all the sins of the crowd, like Joe stole a pig when he was 9, Thea lied to her friend an hour ago, Jarek actually committed adultery last week. Others think it was the finger of God from Exodus 8. There are a bunch of theories, and the truth be told, we don't know because there was no record of what he wrote. All of these are just really interesting theories, but the word for wrote is also the same word for draw in the original language. So it could also be translated as he drew in the sand. So here is a thought I've had. Jesus was simply stalling. The crowd brings this woman in, throws her at his feet, and they say, "Judge her right now." And Jesus is like, "Nope, not yet." He doesn't say it, but he creates this super awkward space of silence right after a bombshell was dropped by the crowd about what this woman had done. And so you have an amped up crowd ready to kill this woman, and you have Jesus drawing in sand in silence. And when the awkward tension reaches its peak, you have the famous line, "The one without sin, throw the first stone." So they try to trap Jesus with the Bible versus law, and Jesus traps them right back. He's like, "Who is worthy among you to judge her?" And so now the space Jesus has just created has actually given the crowd a window into their hearts, and they're looking at the stone and then at their own hearts back and forth. They're looking at executing this woman and then looking at their own behavior and sin, and they realize they shouldn't be judging anyone. And I don't know where you are in this story, but Jesus is saying you don't have to rush into judgment. In fact, the only one who's worthy to judge is Jesus, and even Jesus isn't rushing into judgment. There will be a day when Jesus judges all things, but the gift is this awkward space he's giving us. He's giving you, he's giving me to take a step back, put my stone down, and look at our own hearts. And when we do this, we are far less likely to snap into judgment of someone else. See you guys tomorrow.